I'd like to welcome you all to the last professional development workshop of the 2010-11 school year. Really delighted that you're all here. And in the spirit of Marylhurst, I'd like to take a few moments to kind of reflect back on what's been going on this year to sort of put this workshop in context. We started in October with a webinar, Jobs and Sustainability. And for that workshop, we had national people involved and a local, regional expert involved. We had many people attend the webinar and then get the PowerPoint materials after that. So we're really excited about being able to offer the technology piece in order to deliver our message to our distance learners and also our local, to our local students and alums that can't attend. We also, I'm trying to go back, I actually made notes. In November, we had human resources managers and recruiters come and tell us exactly what's going on in the job market. And for a lot of us, that was new information. We really needed to hear it from the people who were doing the hiring and recruiting. A lot of questions came up about that. And it started to form our idea and our very real understanding that we're in a whole different world right now in terms of employment and job search. So we're learning, the Career Services Office is learning along with the rest of you. In December, we had an expert in nonverbal communication come in and talk about how nonverbal communication is helpful in interviewing and also being hired. It can be a real key ingredient. January, we worked on creating our professional brand, and we had a local expert, Peter Wallmark, come and share that information with us. February, we grabbed a big brain from the state of Oregon, Gail Krumenhauer, who's a state economist, and she came with a ton of charts and graphs and showed us where the jobs are going to be in the foreseeable future. And it was kind of hard information to hear, but it was really helpful for all of us to get an idea that somebody's running the numbers and looking at the data. March, we had Steve Joyner, who used to be with Idealist, but is a career expert and a futurist. And he came and told us about the new career paradigm, that the 8 to 5 doesn't always exist anymore. It looks really different. And that's what we've been saying all along. You've got to kind of throw out the rule book and come up with some new tactics to get what you want. April was probably our largest attended workshop. We had Josh Waldman, who's quite an amazing expert on all sorts of things. He has a fascinating website called Career Enlightenment, and what we learned from him is how to use LinkedIn to get that advantage. And that particular webinar is still available on the Career Services blog and is being looked at every day as far as I can tell. So some of the things that we're working with in our Career Services Office is this realization that we're no longer part of a national economy. We're actually part of a global economy, but we have regional differences. And that's what we're really trying to understand, not only in the local metro area, but out there in some of the areas where our distance learners are living, working, and trying to find jobs. What we have learned is our students and alumni have experienced new challenges that we didn't see 2 or 3 years ago in that important transition piece from school to work. And the people I think that have been the most challenged are those who are actually looking at transitioning into a new career. And that's why we're real excited today to have our panelists share some really good news. And I've got to tell you that this is actually a repeat of what we did last May. We had panelists come and talk to us about how they had connected the dots. Dave was here, Dave Belusco was here to share. And it was such an inspiring work that people kept watching the film of it over and over for ideas on how to connect the dots, how to make that translation. I want to introduce the Career Services team. We're really fortunate that we have a robust team. All of us work together all day, every day, and our express mission is to connect our students and alumni and community members with jobs. It's really simple, and we do it all different ways. We're constantly thinking up new things. I'd like to... Coming alive. I'd like to introduce Kirsten Gauthier Newberry. She's our internship coordinator, and she is a big part of that connection piece, and you're going to hear a lot about it today, but I'd like to have you say a few words before.
Thank you. One of the things that became really clear, I think, over this year as I worked with some students and as we observed what was sort of happening with students in terms of their activities in that transition piece, is that internships and many times sort of targeted volunteering really became crucial pieces, I think, for students who managed to make something happen. And so one of the things we wanted to do specifically today was to make sure that we had some members of our panel that had internships that helped them to either find that next opportunity. It might not have been with that exact same organization. The internship might have helped them to make a discernment about their professional path, that maybe they don't want to do something that they thought they wanted to do, or that they actually were hired by that organization. And so hopefully you'll hear a little bit of that while you're listening today. And I think that for me is the most exciting part of my job, is when we get the call with the success story. And so I think we all really wanted to make sure that we got some of that information out to our community, because it really does make a difference. And I work with students, a lot of students who are doing it for academic credit within their academic programs here in Merrillhurst, and we really try to make it a very intentional and kind of targeted thing. So it's self-designed many times. Students will most often will find their own opportunity, but I'm there to help them strategize. We do have places where students have done internships before, and we can help them connect with people as well. So my role is to really be a liaison with them and perhaps some organizations, and to help them find that right opportunity that'll give them that next piece of information or a job, hopefully. So anyways, I'm really excited to have all of our panelists here, and I'm hoping that we'll hear a little bit about their experiences with either volunteering or internships.